Hello guys, this is Kunjan Shah. Welcome back to my channel. So here we will learn about a type of components, the functional components and class components. So first of all, why we need components? What is the difference between a functional component and a class component? So if we need some sort of short logics or we need to just click or redirect to another screen. So in this scenario, we will use a functional component. But if the case is like there is a big form and we need to fill up all the forms and there are big logics, big scenarios. So in this case, we will use the class component. So first I will code for the functional component. So for that, here you can see the app.js file. So instead of app.js, I will code this functional component to login.js, and we will import this login.js to app.js. So let's see. Let's import React from React. Then let's import components like view and text from React Native. Now let's make a functional component. So there is the two ways to make a functional component. So here is the first way, like a array method, means arrow method. Arrow method it's called like C constant, like login. Login is a method name, and what we need to do equal to, then open close bracket, then arrow and curly bracket. So this is the syntax for the arrow, how to create a method using arrow. And let's return, for return this curly bracket, uh, and what we need to return, we will return just this is a parent view, and here we will type the child view login screen is here. Okay, so here we made one functional component which is a login, and we need to do like export default what function name login. So here we have completed the code for the function login functional component. Now let's import this method in app.js class. So this is app.js. So here let's write import module name, which is module name React from React. Then here after that, let's import like this, import React Native, and module name is, or component name, text and view. Okay, now we need to import this login function. So import login from component slash login. Okay, now let's create the class component. So to create a class component, here file name is app. So class name is should be app, class app, and extends component. We need to extend the component like this. And here in the class component, there must be one method which is render Okay, so we have finished the class component. Now what should be the return in the class component? Let's say return. Okay, let's return the view. No need this. View and parent class close. Okay, now login. Login. Okay, so at the end of the line, end of the code, we need to export default app. So now open the terminal. Let's run the application. Yeah, so here you can see login screen is here. So this login function is called, we imported the login function in the app.js, and this function is called. So this is the we um, we have implement the class component. Now let's implement the button and text. So for text and text property, like here let's suppose the text is uh, class component, and style equal to font size, suppose 40. So this is the JavaScript. So you can see the white color for the JavaScript, and this is for the tag. So we need to create two curly bracket. This see one for this tag, the style tag, and this is for the JavaScript code. Okay, so this is the text tag. Now let's make a button. So for the button, the same like this, button, then close the button. Now in the button, there are two properties called, one is the title. Title is press me, and another is on press event. On press. In on press, the we will use arrow function like this, equal to an alert. In alert, clicked. Okay. So if we click on this press me, the alert will call. So here what we have seen, we have imported the login functional function, and then means we have imported the uh, functional component to app.js. We have written one method in the login.js, and we import this method in the app.js. Then we will use, we have used a text tag, and we have a implement, we have a made one property called text font size. We increase the font for the text property, and then we have used a button, and the button has two properties called title and on press. In here in on press we have used the arrow function syntax, and in that we have used the alert. When we click, then alert will call. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for support. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you very much.